full 60-second timeout. Cougar foul, 21, Lydia Andrews, her third, team foul.
And it's a 16-point lead again at 43-27. Biggest lead of the ball game now.
Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oak Hill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team foul. Rebound bucket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers, unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website. Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
At Eddie Gilstrap, our customers are family. Rated in the top 6% nationwide in Ford dealers, we pride ourselves on our no-pressure environment, honesty, and integrity. Come see us today and discover why we're different. Eddie Gilstrap Motors.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square. We are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today. 812-883-4154.
Michael Long with American Family Insurance offers auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance, which includes motorcycles, boats, ATVs, UTVs, classic and antique autos, renters, manufactured homes, rentals, along with event coverage such as weddings, golf hole-in-ones, conferences, and much, much more. He's licensed in Indiana, Ohio, and Florida. For more information, look him up on Facebook to see insurance tips and to sign up for his agency giveaways. Michael Long, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Welcome everyone to tonight's it is tonight. It seems a little early, but
Seems like tonight.
It's still tonight.
Yeah.
To tonight's broadcast of West Washington live stream on WWSR, along with the IHSA Champions Network there at IHSATV.org. Tonight we have the Senators taking on the Rock Creek Academy Lady Lions. Senators are 9-6 on the season. The Lady Lions are 3-10. They have beat Cannleton and Union Duggar both one time, and then beat Cannleton there a second time in a tournament game. So they do have their 3 wins of the season. First-year head coach, Coach Potter there at Rock Creek, kind of a little bit of a rebuilding year. Those of you who are at home watching and listening, this is an early start because there is no JV. Rock Creek only dresses, I believe it's 9 if my counting is correct over there. But always a great time to have them come up to the friendly confines here at West Washington. I think their fan bus may have got stuck in a little bit of snow. So,
yeah.
Roads a little slick there if you get out into the country, but still pretty good, pretty easy to travel and able to get here from Rock Creek for sure. So joined by my broadcast partner, Mr. Ryan Batt. Been quite a while since we've been together for a game.
It's been a long time.
It's been a whole year.
Yeah.
So Ryan, thoughts on the way the season's gone so far for the Senators and what we can look for tonight?
I tell you what, the Lady Senators come out here. What's their record, Craig? Here
9-6.
9-6, and coming into the start of the season, we was got in that good Pekin Eastern win there, and got the teamwork flowing around there. Meredith Deaton, obviously the leading pack here for the Senators, coming out and just an outstanding athlete, all-around athlete, you might say, and just definitely the leader of the team. And we're coming in here, we're getting some of the younger girls to step up and so forth. I think tonight we just need to focus on, we're playing a Rock Creek team that's a little bit underage. To look like they only had maybe 1 senior listed on the roster. I didn't even see that number that was dressed down there on the floor, so I don't even know if they're going to have any seniors tonight, but probably a little bit smaller sized, I guess you might say.
Yeah.
More on the Schmidt girls size, I guess, for their basic average height of the team. I think tonight's a fundamental night. The girls been off with the snow, and the couple games got canceled there last week and so forth. So, I think tonight's just a rebuilding night, kind of get in. It's better than a practice, but should be just a pretty easy game to get through. I think the Senators, as far as the seasons went through, Senators come out and, like I say, with that Pekin Eastern, pulled some big surprises off and beating that great team, and just a lot of things positive that the Senators had going for them. We did get into the snow break, and we did get off, and girls have been kind of, I'm sure they're like everyone else. You're about snowbound. Even us farmers, you can only do so much in a day because there's only so much light, and there's only so many places you can go. You ain't going to get stuck. So I'm sure they've been off school and probably confined to their house or not doing a whole lot. So tonight's going to be one of those times where we need to come back in, get refreshed, get in the groove. Treat it as the first game of the season and start rebuilding back for this rest of the season.
I talked to Coach Messamore before this game, and she said that they were able to get in one time last week, come in and practice. They got in the one time, and they practiced for 2.5 hours. She said about an hour and 15 of that was some video study of the Northeast DuBois game. So, they got in, were able to get some shots up, but haven't practiced in almost a week.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I know whenever I played, it's like, you always say, whenever you're down on a season or something like that, they just need a break. They need time to rebuild, get their legs back under them. Let's get everybody healthy. Well, for the Senators, knock on the wood here on the bench right now, we've been pretty healthy all season. I mean, we've been fortunate enough not to have very minimal injuries, if that. And then even the girls, with sicknesses and stuff like that. I know I've been on the air a couple times with the stuffy nose and stuff like that. And for the appearance of our girls, it doesn't seem like they've had much issues with flu or sickness or anything like that. So, it's just one of those things that. They've been fortunate enough to have everything took care of.
Yeah, and you hit the nail on the head. It's nice to get kind of a little break there in the middle of the season to recover, get some of those injuries and some things taken care of. But I'm not sure that anybody really wants, a full week and a half off because of snow. That just throws a wrench kind of in everything. And the way it works out, these girls are going to play 6 games over 10 days.
Right.
So it's going to be a lot of basketball for these girls. They play tonight, and then they're back at it again Thursday at Crawford County for a PLAC matchup, and then they play again Saturday. So, it's just kind of a 3-game week from here on out until the end of the season. In fact, I think next week they've got 4 games. So
yeah, and like I say, when you push that all in, and towards the end of the season, it's and there's nothing you can do about it. You get to move games around and stuff like that. But with the weather and the snow stuff, that's just that stuff's going to happen.
Nobody can predict the weather, right?
Yeah, but it does get to you. You would think more towards the end of the season, you want more time off to rest. To get ready for the sectional draw and the hopefully getting that championship game and pull out a sectional victory for Lady Senators. But like I say, we want to. Getting in there and getting that extra wind and stuff like that, I'd say they're going to run pretty hard tonight. I'd say that starting 5 will stay in there the consistent amount of the game, and hopefully, we get to, the last third of the game or something, we get to see some of that JV action to get those girls up and down the court too, because, like I say, Rock Creek doesn't bring a JV team here, but like I say, our JV team still needs to get warmed up and loosened up and ready to go for the next game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The Senators, to get to that championship game in sectional, looking ahead, you're going to have to win 3 games in a week. You're going to have to win, unless you get a bye, you're going to have to win a Tuesday game, a Friday game, and then play again on a Saturday. So you're going to have to win 3. So these are kind of setting up kind of like a sectional week, how it's going to be. So that's something that this Lady Senator team is kind of looking at, maybe testing their legs a little bit, seeing what they've got going.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks of last 2 weeks of basically the season. We come in here the first part of November and said, hey, we're going to play basketball, and already it's we're down to 2 weeks left in the season.
Right.
We're going to do a sectional draw here in a couple weeks and see who we get. Now, who did we replace for Lanesville?
Nobody replaced Lanesville, so it's now a 7-team sectional.
I got you.
And that's just kind of the way it falls with Lanesville, of course, being the 2-time defending 1A state champ. They moved up to 2A, so that leaves a hole there in the sectional that we're in. So it'll be a 7-team sectional instead of the 8-team sectional like what we had before.
Where would that be played at?
I believe it's at Borden this year. I'm trying to think. It was here last year, so yeah, it would be at Borden this year.
So do they do it back and forth between us and Borden?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
And the other option is Henryville, which came into it this year, because of the movement. So I guess there is a replacement for Lanesville. It is Henryville, but they weren't hosting. So it will be at Borden, and then next year it'll be here. Boys flip-flop. So the boys are here for sectional. Talking about a busy schedule, the boys playing quite a bit of basketball over the next 2 weeks also.
Yeah, and like I say, they haven't been in the gym either.
Yeah.
So it's going to be rough on these kids. You take high school kids that, are used to going 100 miles an hour, trying with their studies and, playing a sport or doing whatever they got to do, and then another extracurricular on top of that, and trying to, get to school on time and everything else, and then do multiple games in a week. It's going to be kind of rough.
Yeah, for sure. Did you get your goal up in your barn and have it all heated?
Hey,
so that
you know what? We cleaned the pig pens out, and we got the goal still in there. And I don't know as if it's been played maybe 1 or 2 times. So, yeah, if my kids miss free throws, then we're going to get the goal back polished up. So.
Well, I'm gonna talk to my cadet and make sure he's in shooting some free throws. So, with that, we're about 30 seconds away from our national anthem and starting lineup. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups here in just a moment.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators take on the Lions of Rock Creek tonight.
High School Dr. T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium for this evening's varsity girls basketball matchup between the visiting Rock Creek Lady Lions and your West Portion Lady Senators.
Lady Lions going to start number 2, number 2, the 5'10" senior, Emily Schreck. Then they're also going to go with 24, Mackenzie Dickerson-Torres, the 5'5" freshman. Danica Brown, the 5'6" freshman. And 32, Gwen Burton. Senators going to go with their traditional starting lineup. Going to start number 2, the 5'2" junior, Elena Schmidt, averaging 4 points, 3 rebounds. Joining her in the backcourt is her sister, number 3, Emma Schmidt, the 5'4" senior, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. Then in the front court, you've got number 10, Meredith Deaton, the 5'8" junior, averaging 18 points, 8 rebounds. And number 12, the 5'6" junior, Adele Brown, averaging 7 points, 5 rebounds. And then in the center, you're going to have number 32, Ava Woods, the 5'10" senior, averaging 6 points, 4 rebounds. Senators come in with a record of 9-6, where the Rock Creek Lions come in with a record of 3-10. So we talked, the Senators wanting to come out and kind of get going here.
Ava out in the middle. She's going to do the jumping.
Yeah.
Ava was in here. I had Amity in here yesterday playing, and Ava and her dad was in here working on some post moves and some free throw shooting.
So Emily Schreck going to jump center with Ava Woods. Ava controls that one, goes off to Deaton, then around to Adele Brown. She leaves it off to Emma Schmidt, goes off her foot, going to be the first turnover for the Senators.
Senators starting out just a little rusty. That's what we kind of want to see that, though. We want to get that out of our system.
Ball comes in. Lions try to break the press, goes ahead quickly. That's 20. She goes baseline. Leaves it out. Unable to knock down that short jumper. Senators rebound it and come back the other way. Leaves it off to Elena Schmidt. Gets down in the lane, puts up the shot, misses that one. We're going to stay with the Senators. Adele Brown going to take it out. Comes into Deaton at the top of the key. Down the lane she goes. Up for a layup. Good for her first 2-point bucket of the night.
Yeah, I would say there's no reason why Meredith couldn't drive the whole night here.
It's going to be turnover number 1. Back to Deaton. Up and good for her second bucket. She's now got 4. Lions get it over the top of this press. Then it's deflected. Adele Brown going to come up with the steal. Quickly off to Deaton. Deaton going to drive a little bit, pull it back out to Brown. Brown hesitates in the lane. A little jumper for her. That one too long. Woods there with the rebound. Her shot's also short. Meredith unable to get that one. It goes in between her legs.
Got the old hike, the old football stance there.
Got a 30-second timeout for Rock Creek. We're going to stay here with you.
It's interesting to see, you know, Rock Creek. When they come out in our press, they're unsure, but they get the ball down the court. It's kind of just something awkward you don't really think about because this team, Rock Creek's young, and you can tell that they're hesitant on everything they do.
Yeah.
But they are beating our press. So.
Well, and they're going straight over the top of our press too. You know, and that's one way to beat a press. If you're athletic enough to be able to throw it over the top, sure, go for it. A lot of it, you've got to work it side to side or up the middle, depending on what press is being run. So.
Yeah. I feel like old Hot Roll's got a red hair tie in tonight, supporting the hair tie. Maybe that's a bread tie.
There you go. Rock Creek going to inbound it, comes into the sideline. She goes up the side, going to step on the sideline, going to be turnover number 3 for Rock Creek. Senators lead this one 4-0 early. See a lot of new basketball shoes out there. Maybe Santa was good to all these girls getting some new basketball kicks. That one left off to Deaton for 3. What's that one fly? No good. Gets her own rebound. Pulls up at the free throw line. That one also no good. There's Emma Schmidt goes up, gets fouled on that one.
We talked about Emma all season long. She happens to just be there in the right time and the right spot.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that Emma I don't know which one's taller, her or sister, but both of them pretty small. But they're just the 2 smallest kids on the court, sisters, and they just all the time in there getting that rebound.
Elena Schmidt going to go to the line, leading the team, 87% free throw shooter. Going to shoot 2 here.
Yeah, now that you said that about the shoes, well, you could tell which ones are new.
A lot of new basketball kicks.
Never noticed that.
That free throw pushes the lead out to 6. Lions going to break that one before the turnover. There's Deaton. She's going to go up strong for another 2-point bucket. 8-0. Ball comes up the sideline once again. One thrown kind of into no man's land. Elena Schmidt with that takeaway. Kicked ahead to Hot Roll. Hot Roll feeds down low.
Right through her hands.
That's the second turnover for the Senators. Nice job there by the Senators to see the open player, but unable to get it to her.
Ava was a little bit too excited. I think she thought, oh, I'm wide open.
Goes over the top right into the center of the court for Brown. Brown, a couple of dribbles, and then leaves it off to 32, which is Burton. Going to go out of bounds there. Turnover number 7. Ahead to Deaton in the middle to Woods. Woods, one pump fake up for a nice little 5-foot jumper. She's now on the scorebooks with her first 2. Senators lead 10-0. 5:23 to go.
That's the confidence that we need to have Ava coming into the second part of the season here, is to be able to catch that ball and power dribble and go straight up and score.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Ava may be a little bit better shooter 2 feet behind the basket than,
Yeah.
you know, up kind of next to the layup zone.
Lions with a sideline out of bounds play. Kick it in the corner. Going to be turned over once again. Turnover number 7 for the Lions. Elena Schmidt brings it across half court, kicks it off to Deaton. Deaton cross court over to Brown. Brown for 3. That one no good. Rebounded by the Lions. They're going to come over into their offensive set. Missed that one. Senators rebound it and are ahead quickly with Deaton. Deaton tries to leave it off to Woods. No good there. It's going to be the 3rd turnover for the Senators. Lions going to slow it up a little bit. Senators don't press here, so that's Messer who gets it across half court, then in the corner to Brown. Brown throws it away. Senators come back the other way. Off to Deaton. Deaton up.
Yep.
That one no good.
Meredith never did keep her steps. She caught the ball. And
Caught the ball.
Do I dribble or do I shoot?
Yeah, what do I do? Kind of in between
Yeah.
there. 4:16 to go here in the first quarter. Senators lead 10-0. Ball comes in to Messer. Nice job by Schmidt to poke that one away. Going to stay with the Lady Lions. Going to be set up on the far sideline. Comes into Messer. Messer gives it off to Brown. Brown going to try to get past Deaton. That's going to be a double dribble. Turnover number 9. Schmidt gets her defender on her hip, then kicks it to Brown in the corner. That one over the top. Going to be a turnover for the Senators. And then Meredith Deaton going to compound that issue, pick up her first foul.
Foul on number 10, Meredith Deaton, her first, team first.
Rock Creek set to inbound. Trouble getting it in. That one going to be a 5-second call. Turnover number 10.
Substitution, Lady Lions number 24, Andrew Anderson Lawrence, and number 10.
Number 10 comes in.
Cindy.
Number 10, an even 5-foot freshman.
Oh, yeah.
She might have took the record to be the shortest one on the court right now.
So you're saying the Schmidt girls aren't the shortest ones?
They're not anymore.
Goes underneath. They try to feed it to Woods, unable to get a hold of it. So Lions going to come back and set up their offense. That one poked away by Schmidt. Going to go out of bounds. Going to be kind of an awkward spot to inbound this one at the end of the Senator bench. Comes into Cheney.
I thought she was out of bounds when she got that ball, but that's okay.
It's going to be another turnover for the Lions as Schmidt takes that one away. Kicks in the corner to Brown. Brown gives it back to Schmidt over the top to Deaton. Deaton with a pump fake and then a step back. Doesn't pull the trigger. Off to Elena Schmidt. She travels before she can get going. So turnover number 6 for the Senators.
You know, the Senators are racking up them turnovers, and none of them are being forced.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad we're hopefully getting this out of our system because
Not going to be so good if we do this at Crawford.
No.
So comes into Messer. Messer picked up by Schmidt. Schmidt gets her hand on it and then dives whole body. Gets the tie up there. Going to be a jump ball. That one comes into Dickerson Torres.
Foul on number 2, Elena Smith. That's her first.
Going to pick up the foul on Elena Schmidt.
Elena just needs to play off of her a little bit.
Yeah.
She's
Let her-
faster than she is, so, let her get the ball and dribble a little bit and then go swipe it and steal it.
Going to be a jump ball. Nice job there by Elena Schmidt to tie that one up. Alternating possession comes over to the Senators.
Cleaned up her mistake.
Ball comes into Elena Schmidt. Elena tries to get by the defender, unable to do so. Kicks it ahead to Deaton. Then cross court over to Adele Brown. Brown gets to the block and pulls up. That one no good. It's another 2-point miss for the Senators.
Meredith's too far under the goal.
2:48 to go in the first here. Senators lead 10-0. Comes out top to Schmidt. Schmidt kicks it off to Deaton.
Should be somebody wide open somewhere.
Well, it just happens that it's Adele Hot Roll Brown. She catches that one. Her first 2-point bucket of the night makes it 12-0. Messer tries to get by. That one taken away by Layla Manship. Going to be a jump ball.
I think the jump ball should be the other way.
Yeah, I think it stays with Rock Creek here.
See, I think Elena caused the last one.
Gwen Burton thought it was also Senator ball, so she was already heading down to the other side. Messer takes it out, trying to get it in, goes over the top. Schmidt going to pick up her second.
They're pushing the back.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't have been a foul if the Rock Creek player would have stayed on the ground, but she was up in the air, so that pushes.
And that's one of those just minor things that we talked about, with Elena and Ava. We've talked about all season about getting those fouls, quick fouls and stuff like that. And, we all know Elena is probably one of the fastest kids on the court.
Yeah.
She probably just needs to play true defense instead of gambling and risking it.
There's Adele Brown with a takeaway. Tries to go up the sideline. It's swiped out of bounds by Messer. Nice job by her to get it out of bounds. Senator's going to set up in a sideline out of bounds. Comes straight into Schmidt. Over to Deaton. Deaton back to Schmidt. See Manship working the middle of that. She gets fouled on her way to the bucket.
Get number 2.
32, Gwen Burton. It's going to be her first. We're going to see Chloe Green check in at the next dead ball. Manship steps up to the line. She's a 57% free throw shooter on the year. That one left just a little short. Oh, we replaced one speedy Senator for another speedy Senator.
Yeah. And there we go again. We got to watch Chloe. Keeping her on her hands, keeping the hands down, and not fouling as well.
Yeah, Manship knocks down that second one, spreads it out to a 13-point lead for the Senators. Going to be a double dribble there. Turnover number 13. Deaton going to take this one out, inbounded to Emma Schmidt. Emma with a little hesitation dribble there, gives it off to Manship in the corner to Brown. Brown's 3 no good. Nice run out there for the Lions. Deaton a little 360 floater up and one opportunity for her. Deaton a little 360 floater up and one opportunity for her.
When Meredith caught that ball coming across half court, she was looking to her right, just wondering if anyone was going to catch her.
Yeah.
I think she wanted to kind of trail that one off and pass off somewhere.
Deaton's free throw up. It's no good. All kinds of Senators there for the rebound. Chloe Green ends up with it. She shoots it. It's no good.
Short.
Schmidt with it. She's going to now get fouled.
That's one thing that I noticed on our 8th grade girls team I talked with my daughter about yesterday is when they catch that ball, sometimes they catch it down by their knees.
Yeah.
They need to. It doesn't hurt maybe when you're that wide open to take one more dribble and get yourself square.
Yeah, exactly. Elena Schmidt going to go to the free throw line. Emma Schmidt going to go to the free throw line, looking for her first points of the night. Knocks that one in, makes it 16-0. 1:10 to go in the first quarter.
Substitution 14, for Brown.
Schmidt goes back to the line for her second. That one up and good also, so she's got 2 on 2 free throws. Lions get it across half court, but then pick up their dribble kind of in a bad spot. That underneath to Messer. Messer going to go down the lane. Puts that one up, goes off the side of the backboard, but Senator's going to be called for a foul. Chloe Green picks that one up. 4th of the quarter.
This has kind of been the longest quarter.
Yeah.
I think we've played all year
For
long.
a fast-paced game, this has been a long quarter. Messer at the free throw line. That shot up and good.
We're 20 minutes into the first quarter.
So that breaks that scoreless streak. Score is now 17-1. Second one is up and no good.
She's got a good form.
Yeah. Brown with it all the way, coast to coast. Lays that up and is good. Lions get it into the front court down low in the post and then kick it back out to Messer. Messer leaves it off to Brown. Brown lets that one fly. It's no good. Manship thinks about grabbing it, doesn't. Hits out of bounds, going to stay with the Lady Senators. .28 seconds to go here in the first. Deaton with it. It goes over to Schmidt, then underneath the Brown. Brown up and good for 2 down low. It gives her 6. Quickly ahead after the turnover. Senators with it. Leaves it off to Meredith Deaton. Deaton up and good for 2. Deaton with 10 in the first quarter. Makes it 23-1. That's where we're going to end the first quarter. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break from United Producers. We'll be back in just a moment.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Back to live action here at the friendly confines of T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators do lead 23-1 after 1 quarter of play. In the front court, it goes to Chloe Green. Emma Schmidt gets pushed in the back. Going to be foul on number 14.
Number 10,
Oh, number 10. Sorry, I had the wrong number. And move Elena down just a little bit. Oh, that's going to be a turnover for the Senators. They're going to come right back. Oh, nope, apparently not. I thought it was going to come back to the Senators, but it didn't. So
it's been a hard call to call right there. I think it really. I think he made the right call because it should have been off White because they was in front of the ball. Guess he's going to change it.
Call corrected, so going to be Senator ball. 23-1, 7:30 to go here in the first half. Adele Brown over to Chloe Green in the corner. Back to Brown.
Just wide open under the goal.
So was Chloe Green on the opposite side. Adele Brown goes down the lane. That one up and no good.
Travel.
Turnover back and forth we go. Lions going to have it right in front of their bench. Then we're going to get a travel back the other way. We see Elena Schmidt check back in with her 2 personals for Chloe Green. Schmidt with the ball in her hand. She breaks half court. Looks like going to be a jump ball there. Coach Messamore was trying to get a timeout, couldn't get one called, so. Comes into Messer. Messer gets across half court, then down low, leaves it off, back around to Messer for 3. That one short, going to clear him out of bounds. So Senator's going to take over after nobody's able to rebound that one. We see 2 new Lady Lions check in. Chelsea Scott. Lily Waltz also in. Schmidt dribbles that one off her own foot, and then it goes out of bounds. Turnover number 9 for the Senators.
Unforced turnovers.
Yeah. Chloe Green with the, I don't know if you want to call that a block or not, but then the and one opportunity at the other end. So nice job there by Chloe Green to kind of take care of business.
Chloe working on those volleyball skills.
Chloe Green with the, I don't know if you want to call that a block or not, but then the and one opportunity at the other end. So picks up her first. Chloe Green goes to the line. Only a 33% free throw shooter on the year. That one no good. Layla Manship with the rebound, though. Going to get a foul called on Messer as Manship gets by her. Going to be her second personal. Into Brown in the corner, then off to Schmidt. Schmidt goes down the lane, leaves it off to Manship, who almost throws it out of bounds before Chloe Green can get a hold of it. Senators swing it all the way around to the other side very quickly. Nice job there by the Senators moving the ball. Down the lane is Schmidt. Schmidt's little jumper, no good. Rebounded there by the Lions. But then the Senators are able to tie it up, so it's going to be Senator ball underneath. Chloe Green going to take it out. Score still 25-1. There's hot roll Adele Brown with her 8th point of the night.
It was a Nice shot.
Nice little inbound right to her. Caught it in rhythm and ready to put it up. That one caromed around. Manship got her hand on it and then went right to the Lions player. Then Manship fouls her. So
Manship's got her. She's got her hands on a lot of passes tonight.
yeah, that is 24. Mackenzie Dickerson Torres gonna shoot the first free throw here. First free throw attempted by the Lions. That one up and good. Ties for the leading scorer for the Lady Lions there. Delia Brown checks in.
Traded Brown for a Brown here.
Second one. That moves the score out 27-3. Senators lead this one, 5:38 to go. Chloe Green gets by, goes up, and that one's good. She's got 4, 29-3. One goes off the heel of a Lion before the turnover, so Senators kick ahead once again to Chloe Green. Green goes up. That one no good, but there's Manship for the rebound. Once again, active hands there by the Senators. Going to get that turnover. We see Chloe Green check out. I'm not sure who came in for her, maybe Meredith. So Deaton inbounds to Elena Schmidt. Senators come down and set up their offense. Comes off to Deaton underneath to Manship. Nice turn the other way. Deaton for three. That one gets blocked, but there's Manship.
I don't know what we're doing here.
I don't know either. None of the Senators want to shoot the ball. There's Meredith Deaton.
She's
going to travel before she gets going.
That was a mess.
Yeah. None of the Senators wanted to shoot the ball.
No.
There were 3 of them open and nobody shot it.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
Like we said, Senators do lead this one 31-3, but still an open shot. You got to take that one.
Yeah.
Even when you are up by that much, you got to take that shot. Underneath, Manship with another takeaway and kicks it ahead to Deaton. Deaton with the leak out. Up and good for 2 for her. She's now got 12. Senators lead it 33-3. Ava Woods says, I'm going to go coast to coast on this one. Goes up, gets blocked, but going to get fouled on it. So going to go to the line. I believe they got Dickerson Torres with that one. Going to be her first. Ava Woods stepping to the line. A little bit of a free throw struggle for the senior this year, only 63%, which normally she's in the 80% range. So
she missed that one.
We see Belle Farmer and Maggie Morrow set to check in here. Got 3:55 to go in the second quarter. That one also no good. Meredith Deaton gets her hand on it, but isn't able to rebound it, so Lions going to get it and head back the other way. Ping pong ball around before the turnover, over the head to Deaton. Deaton up and good for that leak out. She's got 14, 35-3. Senators lead by 32.
That girl was playing defense on her offense.
That's Elena Schmidt with that 2-point bucket.
Travel, jump ball.
Jump ball. Got to be something there. So.
Yeah. Everything was moving.
Emma Schmidt comes in for Elena Schmidt. We also see 45 Maggie Morrow come in. Going to be Lady Lion ball on the far sideline.
Passed it right to Emma Schmidt.
Emma Schmidt, no good. There's Meredith Deaton for the cleanup.
Basket by 10, Meredith Deaton.
Once again, Senators being unselfish, but nobody wants to shoot the ball. There's Elena Schmidt for a 15-footer. That one no good.
That was number 3, Emma Schmidt, her first.
Emma Schmidt going to pick that one up, her first personal. Second on the team. 22, that's Mercer.
Over Mercer. And number 2, Emily Schreck.
So Senators lead this one 39-3.
Meredith wanted to jump.
Thought about jumping for that one,
Yeah.
but didn't, so. Senators doing a nice job of just getting their hand in every passing lane. That one's going to be
for sure
out of bounds. Senators going to take over after that missed shot. Senators with some youth on the court. That's 3 freshmen. Belle Farmer goes baseline, thinks about pulling up for a shot there. Decides against it, kicks over to Deaton. Deaton for 3. That one good. Gives her 19, so she's got her season average in the first half, 42-3. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Another turnover for Rock Creek. Schmidt, stop, goes, probably turns her ankle. That's Maggie Morrow for a 2-point bucket. Senators lead by 41 here. Lions trying to work it around, get in any sort of offense. Emily Schreck with it on the far side, turns ping pong ball off a couple of hands before it's then turned over. Turnover number 26. Belle Farmer leaves it off to Delia Brown. Brown for a 2-point bucket. That one no good, but there's Schmidt with the cleanup. Emma Schmidt with the 2-point bucket. 48 seconds to go in this first half. Meredith Deaton going to pick up her second personal.
Substitution's going to be number 14.
14 comes in, Danica Brown for the Lady Lions. We got another shoe issue. Deaton gets her hand on that one. Another turnover for the Lions. 35 to go here. That's Maggie Morrow once again. That one no good. Belle Farmer gets the rebound, leaves it off to Schmidt, who misses that one, but there's Maggie Morrow once again.
Maggie's inside.
That was 22. Audrey Messer, that's her third.
Messer's third personal in the first half, so Maggie Morrow going to step up to the line. Misses that free throw. You see 52, Chelsea Scott going to check in. Along with Belle Farmer, or sorry, not Belle Farmer, Chloe Green going to come in for Meredith Deaton.
Probably a good move, Meredith with 2 fouls.
Oh, yeah. Morrow steps up to the line, ready to shoot her next free throw. That one good. So Morrow comes in, knocks down 3 points in that first half, 20 seconds to go. Leaves it off to Schreck. Going to be another turnover. Leaves it off to Green. Green goes up, going to get fouled. Not sure who they're going to call that one on.
Number 14.
Going to be her second. Chloe Green going to go to the line, a 33% free throw shooter. It's Chloe Green's 5th point, make it 48-3. Next one is also good. Under 10 seconds to go. They get one final shot, but unable to knock it down. So scoring in the first half goes something like this. Meredith Deaton with 19 points in the first half. Chloe Green with 6. Elena Schmidt with 4. Emma Schmidt with 4. Adele Brown with 8. Layla Manship with 3. Ava Woods with 2. And Maggie Morrow with 3. The 3 points coming for the Lions are Mackenzie Dickerson-Torres with 2 and Aubrey Messer with 1. Turnovers for the game. This is where the big difference is. The Lady Lions had 13 in the second quarter, 27 total. The Senators only had 10, had 6 in the first quarter, 4 in the second. So big difference there. Senators had 14 total rebounds where the Lady Lions only had 7. Senators shooting 52% from the floor overall, 1 of 1 from 3-point range. They were 10 of 20 from 2-point range and 3 of 6 from 3-point range. So just kind of an overall shooting clinic there for the Senators. We're going to step aside, have our halftime show brought to you by the Washington County Community Foundation, and we'll be back with second half action in just a moment.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about, both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own. Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals. If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. Another great week with conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Commissioner, hope you're doing well. Hope you were able to dig out from all the snow that we just had. It must be January, and it must be basketball season.
That's exactly right, Coach. And you know what would be it wouldn't be wintertime if we had a few days in there where we
Right.
we watch the old snow come down and we wonder if we're going to get to play a game or not. And as we said before, it may slow us down for just a little bit while we have a little snow, but we always figure it out and get those games in and move right on through the season.
You mentioned the process. You mentioned the rule process. It's something that I don't think people fully understand. And this time of year is when this rule process or the proposal process begins. And it does start with coaches and coaches associations. And it's not just a decision made by the IHSAA staff. The membership is intimately involved in every part of this process.
That's exactly right, Coach. There's a couple mechanisms to change rules for the association. Many people think that I, as the commissioner, have the ability to wave my rule-making wand and change, and that's just not the way it works. We have coaches associations that meet and listen to the coaches and survey the coaches and take information that they have and bring it back, and I can propose rules on behalf of coaches association, which I often do. And the other thing is every member school, we have 409 member schools in the state. And every principal of every school has the ability to make a recommendation for a rule change. And we certainly encourage that process. And we're in the process now of listening, and we've notified or will notify the school soon that they can make rules proposals. And it's so important that what's going on in different parts of the state have a voice to this organization, and that's what this process embodies. And then once the proposal is written, we take it around the state. I travel the state in the spring and talk about each rule proposal, and then our board of directors, who are elected by our member schools, we have 19 members of our representatives from around the state, made up of superintendents, of principals, of athletic directors. They then have the ability to vote on these rules. Paul Neidig doesn't vote. Our board votes, and they can adopt a new rule or modify or deny a change. And so that's the way this process works, and it's worked well for quite a while, and we think it is a fair process, and it does have the ability to make changes as we need to.
I appreciate that explanation. I think it's important for people to have that knowledge, have that information, and understand that it is a membership-driven institution and that the commissioner does not have what we call elastic powers to be able to enact any rule change that he would deem necessary.
That's exactly right, Coach, and nor should I. It's like anything else. There has to be a body of voice, and we have that in the state of Indiana, to where and a lot of people don't realize that our board is made up of small schools, large schools. We have representation from urban schools, or from urban individuals, from minority individuals, from a private school, female representatives. We've tried to take a wide approach to making sure that our board represents every state, every size school in the state of Indiana.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner, great to talk to you as usual. Happy New Year. Be safe on the highways, and thanks for all you do for high school sports in our state.
Thanks, Coach, and I appreciate everything you do in support of student athletes.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
Back to live action here at the friendly confines of T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium on Ron Smith Court, where the Senators do lead 49-3. Yep, you heard that right, 49-3.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a running clock here in the second half.
I think it's like you said there earlier, their fan bus got stuck here.
I believe the train tracks in Salem were
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
so made it hard for the trains to get through.
Right.
And I think that stopped the fan bus.
Kind of got the momentum down on the Rock Creek side.
Well, maybe it was the snow plows there in Borden.
It could have been. That's the big joke around right now is, we're going to buy a snowplow. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, because, in the next 5 years it's not going to snow. So.
I got a great snowblower. If somebody needs a snowblower, I can hook you up.
You got one?
I got a snowblower.
What do you got?
It's a Husqvarna walk behind 36 inch or something.
No kidding.
Yeah. When I bought my house, it came with the house. People moved to Arizona. They said, I don't need it.
That's awesome. Did you use it?
I think I've used it 3 times in the 5 years that I've had it.
But still, you got one. That's
Yeah.
cool. Huh.
I went out and played with it for about 10 minutes, and I was like, man, it's cold out here. Never mind, I'll go in.
Man. And I thought I had all the cool toys.
Well.
Jeez.
Well, my wife has a Jeep, so we don't even plow the driveway. We just drive out of it.
It's a lot funner to drive on top of it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Everybody else in our neighborhood got their driveways plowed, and I just smashed ours down.
12 inches of snow.
Yep.
Right on top of it.
Pack it in. Senators kick it out to Adele Brown. There's a 3-point make for her. First 3-point make in quite a while for Adele, so she's got 11.
It was a good form, good shot. Adele was wide open. She got her feet set. It was perfect. Look at
There's
there.
a good jumper for Aubrey Messer. She's now got 3 points on the night. Schmidt off to her sister, then around to Deaton.
You're going to think I'm crazy, Craig, but Rock Creek come out and they look really good in their defense right now. I know the score is 52-5.
I'm going to have to go back and save
they
this.
look really good in their defense right now.
Make sure I've got this saved so I can pull that quote out. Give up 52 points in the first half, and they come out and look like some great defense to start the second. Lions work that one around. There's a 3-point shot missed, rebounded by Schmidt. Leaked ahead to Ava Woods, gets her shot blocked.
She's going to catch a foul. We'll quote this one, too. They got down the court and ran a offense and put up a shot.
There we go.
Hey. Maybe they was just messing with us the first half.
I don't know that you want to spot a team 40 points, but
maybe they're future Globetrotter women.
There we go. Rock Creek comes down, sets up their offense. Going to be a travel turnover, number 1 of the half, 28th of the game.
It's a good trap. You got Meredith on you on the side of a trap. It's going to be pretty rough to throw over top of that one.
Schmidt over to Brown on the far side.
Oh, look at Meredith wide open. Oh.
We're going to come off of 32, Gwen Burton, but going to stay with the Lady Senators. Clock continues to run here under 6 minutes. Down the lane to Ava Woods. She's got 4 on the day.
Soft touch.
Mercer breaks half court, picked up by Deaton. Deaton tries to pick her pocket. Does so, then gets the leak out, leaves it off to Schmidt. Schmidt way long. I don't know what that call was, but it's going to be Lady Lion ball.
He called a jump ball. Well, you didn't give him much time to wrestle for it. Speaking of wrestling, is their wrestling team, how are they doing this year?
They've won 2 dual meets here at home. They went to the Jeff Classic and some pretty stiff competition there, so placed kind of towards the bottom there, but then had a wrestling tournament over Christmas break at Salem, where they were unable to pick up. Maybe they got a win there. I'm not real sure on that one, but they've got the Southwestern Classic this weekend, so they will wrestle 5 times in an individual tournament style wrestling meet there. So nice feed by Meredith Deaton to Ava Woods. Makes it 56-5. Deaton with the takeaway once again. Leaks out ahead. Goes up wildly, misses that one. Back to Hot Roll. Hot Roll knocks that one in.
She's on.
She's got 13. Senators lead by 53, 58-5.
Oh.
That one way strong. Senators rebound it and come back the other way. Kick ahead to Deaton. Deaton backs up and good. She's got 21. There's
Nice
another
block.
takeaway. Elena Schmidt going to go up.
She traveled.
I don't know what in the world that was. Going to be turnover number 2 of the quarter. Lions, after coming out and running some great offense there to start the second half, really kind of struggling at the moment to get their offense going. There's Mercer for a jumper. That one knocked in. She's now got 5. Cuts the lead to 53.
We've already doubled their points this half, Craig.
Elena Schmidt lets that one go. Emma Schmidt with the rebound. Deaton for 3. Bang, knocks that in.
Some of those shots, when Meredith shoots them, you know that they're, as soon as they leave her hand, you know that they're going through the net.
Yeah. Layla Manship loses her glasses to the floor. So going to be an official timeout, and then one of the Lions has to tie their shoes.
I'm surprised she doesn't wear some kind of a band on the back of those things to keep them intact.
Well, she's quite the softball player, and she plays catcher, so it's always behind a mask there, so they don't really fall
Does she
off.
wear her glasses in softball?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought Meredith was the catcher.
No.
Do they alternate?
Meredith plays shortstop. so,
Shortstop.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Just like that, steps in, takes that one away. Leaves it off to Schmidt. No good. Rock Creek with the rebound, and ahead they go. Another turnover. Schmidt a little hesitation up. That one also no good.
Her percentage is not going to be very good tonight.
We were shooting 50% in the first half.
Yeah. Just a little reckless.
Under a minute now to go in the third. Nice look there for the Lions. They kick it around. There's a 2-point shot. That one going to be a miss for the Lions.
Substitution center, number 1, Chloe Green.
Chloe Green checks back in for Emma Schmidt.
We've seen Rock Creek run more offense in the past quarter than we've seen the whole first half.
Yeah. Under 20 to go now in the third. That one going to be turned over. Up
Nice
and good.
move.
Mercer makes that one.
They're just going to get some redemption.
Kicks it off to Hot Roll down the lane. Up and good for Adele Brown. It's 15 for her. With that, we're going to step away, take a timeout, and be back with the fourth quarter action.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators lead at 65-9.
There's really just nothing to say after that, Craig.
Yeah.
It's just,
Senators,
I really don't know what we could talk about now.
Yeah. Senators played a really good first 3 quarters of basketball. I'm sure we're going to see some of the JV get some time here in the fourth quarter. So we may see the varsity, maybe for the first 2 or 3 minutes, but it wouldn't surprise me to see a lot of JV action here.
I think you're right.
Nice deflection over on the far side. Senators get it over to Green, then back to Schmidt at the top of the key. Gonna travel. Turnover number 14 of the game. Turnover right back for the Lions, out ahead to Deaton. Deaton goes up and knocks that one in.
Meredith's making a living off of those layups.
Yep, she's now got 26. Adele Brown just reaches in and kind of takes that one away from the Lions player. She really kind of turned and put it right in Adele's hands.
Right to her.
So Mercer going to take it out underneath. Goes into Schreck, then underneath there's a Senator to get their hand on it. Turnover 35. Deaton in the corner, lets that one fly. It's no good. Schmidt there to get her hand on the rebound, but not going to be able to keep it. You see Deaton check out. And Elena Schmidt check out. Chloe Green set to throw it in, comes into Woods. Woods on the baseline with a jumper. She knocks that one in. Ava Woods with 8.
I've seen a lot of sideline jumpers from Ava in the past 4 years of her basketball experience.
Senators get their hand on that one, try to take it away, unable to do so, so going to stay with the Lions. Lions turn and then throw it directly out of bounds. Ball comes into Emma Schmidt, Emma Schmidt. Underneath to Chloe Green. Green goes up. That one no good. Chloe does a nice job to save it, but saves it off her own leg. So going to be a turnover for the Senators. Lions bring it up, set up their offense, get ready to go here. That one goes over to Scott. Scott then gets tied up by Chloe Green. Gonna stay with the Lions.
You know, we talked about Rock Creek, some of the upperclassmen girls moving to different schools.
Yeah.
You know, moving into New Albany, Jeffersonville, Clarksville, some of them schools like that. And I would say it wouldn't be long for Messer moves up to one of those schools, because she seems to be the advanced player on the court for Rock Creek tonight.
Senators take that one away once again. Adele Brown going to go coast to coast. Misses that one. Rebounded by Rock Creek.
Got it.
It's a nice shot by Emily Schreck. Her first 2-point bucket makes it 69-11. 4:43 to go. Going to be a foul on Cheney. Her second. First of the quarter.
5 foot tall freshman. I don't know if she's 5 foot. I think they stretched it. We're going to see Delia Brown check in. We've got Maggie Morrow, Abel Woods, Chloe Green.
Going to stay with the Senators after the deflection. Bell Farmer comes in for Abel Woods.
We only dressed 10 players tonight?
I think so.
I thought they dressed 12.
Yeah, I think you can dress 12.
Okay.
I don't know that we normally do. In a regular game, we probably wouldn't. Maggie Morrow with the rebound after the 2-point miss. Come sectional, I'm sure we'll have 12 on the bench.
Yeah. See how Emma gets along with a group of freshmen.
Maggie Morrow's first one up, hits all of the rim and then falls through for her. She's got 4.
Maggie says, I knew it was going in.
Couple of dribbles, the second one.
A little short.
No good.
I'm sure her dad will give her a speech tonight about bending her knees.
That one blocked by Chloe Green. Green then leads the break the other way. Decides to pull it back out, set up some offense off to Bell Farmer, then back to Green. Going to be a turnover. Mercer with that one down the lane. Nice sidestep. Goes up. That one no good. Morrow going to end up with it. Delia Brown up. No good.
Yeah, that was a good move by Delia. She went right into the defense. The refs are just trying to get out of this one.
Clock still runs here, so minute 45 to go in this one. Everybody just trying to get out. Senators lead by 59. 1:35 to go. Senators with it across half court. Goes to Bell Farmer, then around to Brown. Underneath the Green. Green up and good. She's got 8. Senators led in scoring by Meredith Deaton. Second in line is Adele Brown with 15. Senators need a third in double digits here. Nice kick across to Schreck. Schreck trying to go up strong. Gets that one blocked. Green with it. Leaves it off to Brown. Brown gets across half
she
court.
went back across.
Steps over the line, so going to be a turnover for the Senators. Clock still continues to run. Ball all the way across. Schreck with that one. Puts that up. It's no good. Bell Farmer with the rebound. Schmidt with it. She goes down the lane. Nobody there. Up and good for Emma.
Senior veteran, seen the hole.
Going to be 14 seconds to go here as Mercer brings it across. Mercer with the shot. That one no good. Going to go out of bounds. Time runs out, so that's going to be our final here. 74-11. Senators, like I said, led in scoring by Meredith Deaton with 26. Adele Brown chips in 15. Then Ava Woods with 8. Maggie Morrow with 4. Layla Manship with 3. Emma Schmidt with 6. Elena Schmidt with 4. And then Chloe Green with 8. For the Lady Lions, they're led in scoring by Aubrey Mercer with 7. Mackenzie Dickerson has 2. And Emily Schreck has 2. Senators for the game shoot 48%, where the Lady Lions only shoot 28%. Big difference. Senators 16 turnovers, where the Lady Lions have 39. Ryan, thoughts?
You know, it's a rough game, and you know, like I say, we sit up here and joke, and you know, how much can you talk about, and how much you can't talk about. You know, at the start of the game, we talked about, you know, Senators just coming in here. We had the big snow break, and we practiced one time last week, and just getting back on rhythm. What did you say? Maybe like 6 games in the next 10 days or something like that.
Yep.
So, I mean, other than basically Sunday and a couple other days, you're going to get off to get some practice in, and you know, you're going to face some pretty decent teams here coming up. I know you got we play Rockville tonight, and then we Crawford County.
Correct.
You know, that's PLAC game, Paoli PLAC game. You know, Brownstown with number 2. I don't know if they're number 1 in number 2, but they're dang close in the top. I know they're in the top 10, and those girls have got it going on right now.
Yeah.
And then you also got Borden there to finish out the season. So I mean, the competition level that we're getting ready to see and getting ready to face is getting to be really, really extreme for the Senators. Now, you know, we can look back and forth and see where our mistakes were tonight and stuff like that. You know, 16, 17 turnovers, whatever there was. You know, those probably unforced and unnecessary. Probably had some fouls that was unnecessary. But like I say, we've been off for basically 3 weeks here and just trying to get back in the groove of things. I think the Senators look bright tonight. Glad to see them come out here and get this win, get some momentum going. I'm sure they got a rough road to get down the next 10 days. And, you know, I don't think we're back here again until the 25th. So, you know, like I say, they're going to be on the road and travel some pretty tough teams. I know that the Crawford County game, we'll be live. We won't be live, but they'll be live
from down there, yeah.
Will the Paoli have a live broadcast of the girls' game?
I don't know if they do or not.
Yeah. Well, anyways, like I say, we keep you informed.
Yeah, we'll keep you informed. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. Yeah. We'll let you know where the lives are coming from.
We kind of like 2 more games here at home, you know, to finish out the girls' season. So, like I say, you want to kind of catch up and see what they're going to do. You're going to have to keep up on the web page here to see what we're doing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So that's going to end our broadcast tonight. Once again, big thanks to Ryan Batt for coming in and calling tonight's game. Like he said, we'll be back the 25th for our next home game. On the girls' side, boys will be at home next week sometime. Next Tuesday, maybe next Tuesday against Medora, I believe.
I think that's right.
So that'll be our next live broadcast from the Friendly Confines. With that, we're going to send it back to regular broadcasting.